Hello guys, welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at ZgodoVikend2024, a Slovenian event at the Park of Military History in Pivka, which is like Slovenia's own little Militracks or tank fest. So first things first, we're going to take a ride on a M84 tank. It's the main battle tank of the Slovenian armed forces. It's armed with a 125mm gun, with a 50 cal and a 7.62 coax. Its engine can produce around 780 horsepower, which is a fair bit regarding its 41 tons weight. It's equipped with a fairly modern fire control system and a system for recognizing when a tank is being evaded. It uses an autoloader, therefore a crew of 3 is required, and can send 6 to 8 rounds per minute downrange reliably. The ones that we and other visitors are riding on today are actual tanks that the army is using. From the 45th Center of Combat Tracked Vehicles, founded by the 45th Armored Battalion, and is by new organization of the Slovenian Army, part of 157 Logistics Regiment. That's it. If you want more news, if you want more info, you can check it out online or visit the museum itself, where they have these tanks in the exhibition at all times. So, after we finished with our ride, we went to check a parked M84 and see what's it like inside. Here you can see me checking out the driver's compartment, which with a lot of switches and stuff around me. At the back you can see the cupola and the internals and the carousel underneath us. As you can see, I'm not that short, but also not at all, but I'm already barely fitting. Here you can see the chieftain's signature move, the tank is on fire, being done, and it is quite easy to get out in a second. Next, my friend is trying to do the same. It's like a 180, 185, talking in meters. I'm sorry, my over the pond friends. And you can see that half of his head is sticking out basically. Yeah, Soviet tanks or Eastern tanks are a bit lower. Next, moving on to the gunner's compartment, gunner's cupola on the left side of the cupola. And you can see, excuse me, while I squeeze myself in and get stuck 5 times and random stuff I caught. Well, nevertheless, you can see it's not that crammed, but again, not that spacious as, for example, Abrams or something. And yeah, camera can see well through the vision, through the sight. The sight was quite alright. The controls, nothing special. These are the electric ones, then you have the mechanical levers, or not levers, I don't know what I would call this in English, I'm sorry. And here we have the carousel behind me with the large bridge block. And yeah, the signature carousel autoloader, the back. And that's it for the gunner's compartment. Now we'll be moving on to commanders. You can see me trying to squeeze out again, but not as easy to do as a driver. So yeah. So here we have the commander's compartment on the right side of the cupola. Let me squeeze right in. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, Commander has got his own set of buttons, switches, and everything in between. And it's got a little fan there. Quite useful. Comes in handy. Not that crammed again, I got pretty much space, although I'm not in like combat gear or something. This is the Commander's periscope, or sight, I guess. It's not a summary. And yeah, other sights, ports, vision ports, or how to call this. So yeah, this is the Commander's compartment in M84. Then we're moving on from tanks to shooting at tanks with RPGs. Here we can see RPG-7 dummy, a practice launcher, and then another practice launcher. And these ones basically have like a little laser pointer. And when you press the trigger, it shoots a laser beam. One of the tanks that was driving around, had these little laser designators, and if you hit the tank, it would basically it would display on this little display on top of the launcher. It would show you where you hit the tank. Pretty useful for. So here you can see me and my friend fooling around trying to hit driving tanks. Pretty nice when you have them full of infantry on top. And here we can see some Slovenian military weapons. And this is like a command and control, how they say, tool asset. And here we can see this laser practicing equipment, receivers, and another picture of the Slovenian F2000S. And moving on to day 2. Day 2 was basically included first static presentations of both police, military, special units that protect, let's say, VIPs, president, and stuff like that. And of course the military. And of course you had the firefighters as well, they had their own. And then after the static presentations, there were these dynamic ones. First, the police had one. They basically showed, which I'm not going to show here because I'm going to focus on the military part. First, the police had one. They showed like how they detonated, let's say, an ID or something, a bomb with their little rover drone. Then, of course, the firefighters had their display where they basically they cut somebody out of the car and help them, give them first aid and everything like the firefighters do. And then it was this one, a dynamic display of this is the historical inventory, which means the historical vehicles that the Park of Military History of Pivka still has in driving order. These are all vehicles from tanks to APCs and all other like engineering vehicles in driving order. So they would drive around and they wouldn't be shooting or anything, but a nice display. And after here we can see, well, first the T55 S1, a Slovenian modernization, the T55, which all but 2 were sent to Ukraine. This one is here in Pivka, and then there's one more that's in Maribor, the Slovenian army barracks. It's parked in front of it. After the 55 S1, we had a normal T55. Nothing special about that. After the T55, we had some other vehicles, some track, like the SU-76, the BRDM or the BTR-80, I think. Yes, the BTR-80, the 82. I have to check my vehicle versions. I'm quite a bit rusty. Also, excuse me, not perfect English. So after that, there were plenty of vehicles. I don't have all of them here because I strongly advise you to check the event yourself. But also because that video would be 20 minutes long otherwise, or half an hour. So yeah, after the T55 and some other vehicles, we have the historical, you know, the symbolic T3485. We all know. Then after the T55, and we had the ZSU 57 self-propelled anti-aircraft gun. And then we came to our beloved M84. tank that we were riding on yesterday.
Evo vas da našao.
And it did a pretty lovely display. It's really nice to see it. It looks really angry, really dangerous when you see it deep inside smoke screen. So after the tanks were done driving around, it was time for the Slovenian army display of a mission. And this was, I think this was like a VIP retrieval, saving a VIP behind enemy lines, let's say a shutdown pilot. So first, a Slovenian Armed Forces Pilatus global CAS airplane would do a flyby, and then Special Forces soldiers would be inserted with a helicopter into the field. They would then proceed to reach the VIP. They would get into a firefight with enemy combatants. And after the exchange of fire, they would secure the VIP and throw down smokes to mark the extraction point. Then 2 JLTVs would rush in to secure the perimeter and make sure the forces with the pilot extract from the head. And well, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. I hope that you, if you're close, you manage to attend the event next year. It's a lovely event. It's really cheap, and also for the, you can, if you have time, you can go there with your family or friends all 3 days in a row, or at least 2. It's really fun. You can learn a lot. So it's really interesting. You can talk with, with the Slovenian soldiers that use all these equipment, so they can tell you firsthand their experiences with it on deployments, but also trainings and stuff. How it compares to, let's say, Western equipment when they have their NATO drills with other countries. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I really hope you can attend the event next time if you find it interesting. So, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Bye bye.